just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Hey guys, welcome back to some more DokiDoki Literature Club. Last time I played this, it was a while ago, and I believe our last time, yep, we were making another poem. Alright, so for this poem, what are we going to try and do? I don't know. Let's, scars, depression, so we're really trying to impress our main girl, Yuri, here. I basically forgot whatever happened, so, yeah. Fester, yeah. Landscape, secretive. Fantasy. Disown. Infinite. Eternity. Sunny. Papa. Why not? Heartbeat. Alone. DokiDoki. How about that? Rain cloud. Grief. Duration, twirl, shame. Sure. Why not? Let's make up a poem. Alright. So I basically, last time I played this was a long time ago, and, yeah, I kinda forgot, mostly, what's going on, but, hey, we're making a poem, and, you could say I should have just rewatched what I've been editing for the past couple of months, but, why not? Why not bother? Don't want to bother, you know? Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Sayori.
Hi, Loopy.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being here in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come and buy me a snack?
I don't want to buy you. What do I look like? I'm made of money? Made of money? Huh? What does it look like?
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. I'm in love with Yuri now, Sayori, so you're just gonna have to move on. Alright? Why don't you take a look at your own purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason? Really? I just wanted to look at it.
Oh,
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with a latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
Well, it's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought yourself a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and you want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I lent you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. I'm just going over the thought in my head that she's like a secretly just a fat ass and she just won't stop eating in her room alone, and I know all about this. Loopy, the character that we're playing here, knows all about that. Oh god. Just like, hey, how about you eat another bag of potato chips, fucking fat ass. That's what we're thinking right now, maybe, I don't know. And so that only leaves the one option.
Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel all guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh, yeah, there she is. That's my favorite girl. Look at her go. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is always in our books. As always. Oh. I wasn't listening to you or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yori! Tell Loopy to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. God damn. It's been a while since I've had to read out loud. Take a swig of Pepsi. I know I shouldn't be swallowing carbonated beverages, especially if I'm reading. That just makes it worse. So I know you're not supposed to, but I wanted a Pepsi. I'm sorry. God damn.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that. What the hell did I just go into?
Oh, you're so right, though.
What kind of Eastern European shit was that?
I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
Yeah.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it were for the cupcakes.
Well, that may be true, but you gotta think again. I'm as big a fat ass as you, Sayori. That's alright. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Stopping time, Dio. I'm not sure if you heard that. God damn. Alright. That's just my phone notification going off. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What the hell? What the fuck was it? It was a cookie. It was a little girl. It was the manga girl that I don't like. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Sayori glances around. Is Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Natsuki. Yeah, of course, that's her. I was just testing you guys, huh? It's been like a month since I played this. The only characters I remember is my girl Yuri over here. I was just gonna give it to you.
But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Oh God! Oh my! That's delicious, you know.
Oh, is she dead? Is she dying? Oh, damn.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot for just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Wow, yours looks really good too.
God damn. Can I try? You had your own cookie, fat ass. Jesus Christ. How many cookies you want in your stupid fucking face?
But yours is a chocolate cookie, you know? Yeah, but what do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her, giving her a big ol' hug. Oh, look at that face. Ooh. She's not liking something. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, you fat ass. Did you yeah, that's what I'm... Did you seriously just do that? Oh, God. God damn. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez. You're such a kid sometimes. That's what I'm saying. How about you go after her? And then there's just me and Yuri over here. How about that, yeah? Monica isn't anywhere to be seen.
Where is Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I sure hope she's okay. Of course she is. She's probably just had something to do today. I don't fucking know. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yuri, don't say that about yourself. It's not true. Do you hear me? It's not true. Swings open. Oh, Monica, look at you. Sorry, I'm super late. It's okay, Monica. We believe you. I know you don't mean to be late. It's alright. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Well, Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Would you fucking look at that?
How about you go eat another cookie, fat ass? Jesus Christ. Boyfriend. The only boyfriend I want is Mr. Boopy. That's where this is going, right? I'm just... She quizzically glances at me. Oh, goddamn. Never mind that. What held you up today, anyway? Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. How could you lose track of time? I mean, I guess, well, in my high school, there's always a bell that tells you, hey, you get to leave at this time. And 100% of the time, that's when everybody leaves, you know? You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least. Oh, I was right. There we go. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Piano! I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Oh, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Oh my god, I'm in love. I'm in love with all of them except for Natsuki. You should play something for us, Monica. Yeah, go for it. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Oh, she likes me. She likes me a lot. Of course she does. They all do. Look at them. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Loopy. Of course you won't. Oh, Monica smiles sweetly. Look at her. There she is, all on her own, doing her pose. It's adorable. It's adorable. I don't know what else to tell you, okay? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Oh, don't worry about it. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Oh yeah, pretty recently, too. Because, you're lying to someone here, Monica. And I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything yet, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I leave at... no more cookies. Fucking... I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining about her anyway. Well, to her, rather. I'm sorry. I can't read. It's been a long day. And I don't have any face cam, or I tried to do any face cam like this for this episode, because I just got my eyebrows waxed and I look kind of silly and I don't feel like showing that, so there we go. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. And Natsuki's cookie, as a matter of fact. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet to read her manga or whatever. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Yes, I am. But at the same time, I would feel really bad for distracting her from her reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Guys, it's happening. Here we go. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her a little uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was just focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them, you know? Oh, I see, yeah. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Yeah, I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Does she not know? Does she not know? The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Would you say bizarre? She gets targeted by these people who escape from her from a human experiment prison. Jesus Christ. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be all big, nice story. So that dark turn came from absolutely nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Loopy? No, it's not that. It's just that I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. It's been so long that I kind of forgot. I knew she kind of liked darker things, but that's a little too dark, you know? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. That's okay. I'm in love with these kinds of girls, just in general, you know? You know, shy on the outside, but then, you know, they have their own little world that they have in their head, you know? It's just always that's something I find attractive, especially, like, Yuri over here. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy, that they believe in. Then, suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't play with your hair. Don't be cute. Stop. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry about that. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Yeah, I mean, it's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to, no. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. The book that Yuri gave me, my waifu forever and always. Alright. It's fine. Is it fine if I sit here? It's fine if I sit right here. Blah. Jesus Christ. I slip into the seat sitting next to Sayori. Not Sayori, just Yuri. Christ almighty. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. I mean, she's adorable in every single way, and whatever she does, I basically, like, have a smile on my face 100% of the time because because I'm in love with a fucking drawing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's right up against Yuri's and then hold my book between us. Oh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh my god! It's happening, guys! Chris, this is for future reference. I need this drawn. Just put my character just right up against Sayori, just you know, the little character that I have. Just they're touching shoulders. No, I'm sitting in her arm, like this one right here. I'm sitting in her arm and I have the book open, and that's what this is, okay? It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Oh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. This is actual enjoyment coming from this. Oh my god. Yuri takes her left arm and she holds the book to the side between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh! Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading as much, right? I don't mind you being patient. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Meanwhile, in Sayori's mind... Man, he's fucking retarded. He can't even read it at like a normal pace. Jesus Christ. Manga reading ass motherfucker. She completely hates us deep down inside. Oh my god, don't look at me like that. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own... Volitation? We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it on her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Don't look at me out of the corner, you sexy son of a bitch. I said it, okay? I'm in love with her. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Hey, it's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms if you think about it. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Loopy, it's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? It's gonna happen. It's gonna I'm... Okay, everyone. Don't step in, Monica. We were about to have a moment. God damn it. I think it's about time we share our poems with each other today. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Oh. Yuri exhales and spread from finishing her thoughts. Is that right, Yuri? You look kinda down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not that. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I guess I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. As I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. Who shall I show my poem to first? After an intimate moment like that with Yuri, I'm gonna say, let's share with Sayori first.
Loopy, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that, you know?
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're really an expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even little things.
Like cooking? Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. It's right there. What if I do that? What if I... Just a little bit to the microphone. How about that? Is that too much? I'm sorry.
I'm not a kid anymore, you know.
Are you sure about that? You kind of seem like it. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Oh, she's adorable too.
Hey, Loopy, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Oh, God. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home, okay?
Really?
I broke my pencil. Oh, God. She's adorable, too. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she's dropped, but inattentively of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
That's down, Sayori. Jesus Christ, that was disgusting. That was not intimate. Thank God that wasn't in the Yuri section. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Sayori's got the most normal, right? Bottles, alright. I pop off my scalp like the lid of cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Yeah. Sayori, did you really write this? That is not like her. From what I remember, that is absolutely not like her. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot.
And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself now. Sayori has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's get Natsuki out of the way, shall we?
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
I really wish I was putting these words, like, in order, like, actually getting to see my poems, you know? That makes sense, right? I think it'd be kind of cool. If you just picked out the keywords and it would write the poem for you and, like, highlight those keywords that you use. I think that would be really cool. Well, that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what does that make you? Hey, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience.
Yeah, she likes manga too, right? I like manga, she likes manga, we all like manga, right? It's getting to the time in the recording session where I can't speak in that high voice for much longer, huh? That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Do you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type, all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Wow, that's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, then she'd probably just fly away. Letting go of... It's like letting go of a balloon. Jesus Christ. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. Here we go, guys. Another Natsuki masterpiece.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders.
That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross, and that's why I'm not friends with Amy. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I don't like Amy. That's why I'm not friends with her, rather. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, and the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. It was adorable. I liked it, of course.
I'm just warming up.
I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do. Jesus Christ. No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I no doubt have to explain it.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Jesus, Lord have mercy. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Like, anyone would agree that subject to this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that? People...
Of course I know people who like spiders. Her name is Amy.
She, like, comes out, like, straightforward, you know? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks, and... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're not afraid if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. What? I don't know, like a dog girl sort of thing? Is that what you're getting at? Huh? I know you're laughing out there, Chris. Some girl just walking around and all. I know, yeah, I know. I get it. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. I do. My girl, Yori. Let's see what you've written for today. Yori stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Yes! Guys, we fucking did it! Do you like it? Loopy, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Her hands disappeared. She's adorable. Oh my god. Like, every time she does anything ever is just... I'm in love with her, okay? Stop, just shut up. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. She... I want a plushie of Yuri, just... Do they sell those? I'm looking it up on Amazon. As we speak, Yuri plushie. Actually, I shouldn't do that. Never mind. I'm recording. You know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks. So, I offer the patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Don't look at me like that! You're so cute! Oh my god. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Music change. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that one. No, I wonder why. She doesn't have it. Don't look at me. Stop. Show me your poem. If it's with you. Don't look at me. Oh my god, I'm blushing. The raccoon. It happens in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange friends, my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of that consequence, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge, its phase, and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glances
that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. A rush of blood. Classic. Condition. Jesus Christ. It's been so long since I've had to read cursive, I'm telling you. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. When metaphorical meaning, you know, the bread was, you know, her knowledge of writing and that she gave to me, and I was the raccoon. Duh, asshole. But I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I just told you, idiot! That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way that it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh. It's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it didn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please tell her I said that. Please don't tell her I said that. I hate you. Oh, God, don't look at me like that, Yuri. Okay? With your adorable face and your stupid hair and your stupid hair clip. Never look at me like that, okay? Thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I share my poem to next? I don't know. Monica. Hi again, Loopy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. Want to share me what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. You got my poem to Monica. Alright, great job. I was going, oh, in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect that from you. I guess I underestimated you. Yeah, I guess so. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all all the nuances. Jesus Lord have mercy. It can take you years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. He never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry. You do your own thing, okay? Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Give it to me, okay? Let me take a look. Save me. She was the one who wrote about seeing through the key lock, right? Seeing through the lock, right? I think so. That's actually the only one I remember. The colors, they won't stop. Here, let me pull you closer to me so I can relax just a little bit. How about that, yeah? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Why is that one underlined? Why is the Q underlined? Are any others? The squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Save me, load me. The hell did that do? It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right questions. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader, so putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What the fuck did you just tell me to do? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait. Is this tip even about writing? What the fuck? Don't fucking tell me to save my game. Okay, everyone. We're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. It's about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something at the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Terry has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can all give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but doesn't that mean we're actually going to be doing for the event? Sorry, that doesn't actually tell us what we're going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Oh, performing? Like, Oh, a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Okay, cool. Sayori has been coloring posters, holds up for us to see.
Are you kidding me?
She hates it. You don't even have to... You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh, well, I did. Oh, jeez. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, but it's not a bad idea. It's just, you know, not a good idea. Yeah, without consulting the rest of us, yeah. Might not have been the best way to go, but she is the president, so I'll leave it as it may. Yuri, it's gonna be okay. Yuri, don't be so cute. Stop. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask from them of them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Monica and the people who perform, the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, Zero Dawn, and having fun. Holy shit, where did that come from? That's right. And it's for those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with the others and inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Well, it was cupcakes that brought me here, but you know. Maybe we should make cupcakes. That's what we should do. Become the baking club, you know? And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Oh, fine. I guess I'll have to get over it.
Yeah, I guess you will. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Oh, don't. Yuri dejectedly glances around. Everyone else's... Oh, I guess I don't really have a choice. Look at her. Oh my god. You're the best, Yuri. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing and reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica looks through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't quite understand. And finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel like I've been recording for like 2.5 hours for just one episode. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yuri! Yuri's fried up all of a sudden. She's so fired up, she loves it. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and she stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Come on, you can do it. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Mom spaghetti. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and she rushes back to her seat. Oh my god. That was really good, Yuri. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Alright. Sayori then hops out of her chair and quickly walks over to the podium. My meadow. Ah. Haha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori? It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of the mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes as we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Loopy liked it. Wow. What is that supposed to mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I really don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that sort of... In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you just a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Harumph. Don't make Loopy go. Don't make me go before Loopy. Yeah, she hates it. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. May as well let Loopy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oh, come on, it's alright. I might as well get it over with, huh? But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Just go what I wrote for today. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. That is a little concerning, isn't it? I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put any energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Well, thanks a lot. I am almost out of water. It's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. It just leaves you and Natsuki. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way up to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Oh, Natsuki. The poem is called Jump. Yes, I remember that one, right? She starts reading the poem. Her sour attitude disappears just a little bit. While she's still a little under-enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Jesus Christ. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. See, that's how I feel. Like, that's how I feel when singing anyway. Like, when I can sing in front of, like, an auditorium full of people, but when it's just in a room just filled with my friends or something like that, that's when I get stage fright. It's weird. It's weird, I know. But, like, that's how I feel when I, you know, have to sing on stage or something like that. She's gonna thank everyone. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Ah, jeez. Yada yada daze. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that part. As for the festival, we'll finish up planning tomorrow, and then we'll have this weekend to practice. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Loopy. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Of course. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on our way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles over her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yori asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're putting me on the spot here. God damn. Oh no. Okay. Can I save here? That's what this means. Save number 1 and save number 2. Okay. Okay. Save number 1. I'm going with Yuri, okay? Save number 1 is Yuri all the way, alright? Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is to socialize, for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Oh, jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling so awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. But that's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Okay, so... Oh shit, okay. So to be clear, this is the Yori timeline. Can I, like, save that as Yori timeline? Alright. Okay, so everyone remember, 706, that's the Yori timeline that I go with. And, that's gonna be that for today, guys. And, man, that was a long session. So, yeah. I think my character is finally starting to figure out that I'm in love with Yuri and everything that she will do ever. And there's not a bad thing that she can do in this entire universe. Yeah. So, there are now 2 separate universes. I think I'm gonna have to... So this means this requires more than one playthrough. Okay, so... I guess I'll title this the Yori playthrough? I guess. I mean... This is universe number 1. This is the Yori... This is the in-canon universe. This is what happens. Okay. Sorry, I'm rambling on here. But, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of DokiDoki Literature Club. Thanks for watching.
How can I write love into reality? And if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.